from the Lido joins us now. Hello.
Hello.
How's it going?
It's going good.
That's good.
It's Wednesday.
Yeah. You're wearing
It's about to be the hottest day of the year.
Yeah, holy cow.
So
is it ever.
far.
So far.
Yeah, maybe.
Well, we don't.
I
Maybe
mean,
there will be a hotter
I can
day
see
coming.
you're very wise. Are you sure? You should go into weather because you know what? There could be, ladies and gentlemen, there could be a hotter day coming. Katarina said.
That's how the weather works.
thank you. Katarina explaining to us how the weather
Katarina
works.
explained there could be hotter days. Yes.
I am actually so excited about 30-degree
Yeah,
temperatures.
you love
Oh, yeah.
this hot stuff.
Yeah.
Not for me. I'm going to be hiding in my house.
But you know, just a suggestion. You have a large wrap around your chin. It's called a beard, and then you have a black shirt and long sleeves on what's about to be the hottest day of the year. Not necessarily of the year, though.
I mean,
so
you
far.
got the same thing except the beard
But I'm not hot. He's hot. Isn't he hot?
Yeah.
runs a little hot.
I can't grow a beard.
I mean, not to get too inside baseball, but there's a bit of a dress code here. I got to follow. So I can't just
You
wear
can wear
a
a
tank top.
T-shirt.
Can I? I'll have to check. Anyway.
Golf shirt.
I don't.
Maybe.
I don't love wearing T-shirts just randomly, and I don't. Golf shirts are really not my thing.
No.
So, Anyway,
You just wear whatever the heck you want. I was just going with the whole
Well, if
man
Dove is
in
a
black
puddle,
thing. Yeah.
puddle tomorrow, we'll know why. Black button-up shirt, big beard, 30 degrees.
Man in Black. Hello, I'm
Possibly,
Johnny Cash.
quite possibly the hottest day of the year.
So far.
Possibly.
No further commentary.
So what's happening at the Lido these days?
We've
Brino?
done some stuff.
Yeah.
We have more stuff to do.
Yep.
We're going to keep doing stuff.
All right. Well, if you
good.
want more info, I'm
Yeah,
just
just really give us a shout about the stuff we're going to do.
yeah.
Do some good stuff and some fun stuff.
I mean, we were talking
Yeah.
before the hip experience. Is that
Mr.
what it's
Sir.
called?
Hip experience, yeah.
Very excited. For
Should be
that.
fun.
Yeah.
And hey, maybe you'll do a guest appearance.
Would you allow Dub to go on stage?
Oh, sure I would. Yeah.
I just like Gord
What would you do?
Downey is like one of my favorite lead singers of all time because
Mm-hmm.
he's just so fun on stage and just how he just like lets go.
You never know where he's going to
just-
go. He's
yeah.
like the Robin Williams of music. you know?
He was just
Yeah.
he was wonderful. So there's a part of me that I think Katarina was there at the Christmas party this year. Not that anyone really knew what was going on because there's not a lot of hip fans in our crowd, unfortunately. But
I didn't know what was going on.
Yeah. I was just like channeling him a bit after a few, and I had a lot of fun.
Well, it is a, I was never didn't really know of the hip.
Yeah.
It wasn't something I followed, wasn't something I listened to. And then we had a tribute come into the Lido. And, of course, I had to listen to them.
Yeah.
And the person that emulated Gord did it so well with the shark shirt and the silver sequin. It was just, and I started listening to the words, and he's
a poet.
he's in a league of his own.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, or was in a league of his own. I mean, he's obviously not with us anymore. But I became a hip fan after. So it's going to be a great show.
Yeah.
July the 4th, it's going to be hot. People, if you're wearing a black long sleeve shirt on July the 4th, we may actually.
Potentially hotter than today.
It could be hotter than today.
It could be.
Said the weather girl.
Crazy, hey?
Covered a lot of ground this morning. Some of our hip shows on the 4th, and it could be hotter than today at some future day. in the
Chance of
future.
hot.
Chance of hot.
Very, very high chance
with
of hot.
with a large chance of great music at the Lido.
Yeah.
We had 52 students in. And I think we had actually had, that was last Tuesday, and now it's Wednesday. So, we had already talked about that previously. But it's sure neat. When you go into Lido, we don't have any of the heat turned on this time of year. And it feels a little bit cool because there is, it's all just shaded and underground for the better portion of it. And all of a sudden you put in a couple hundred people, and it warms up quickly.
Oh, yeah.
And it's interesting how it changes the sound in the room.
Yeah.
Having that many bodies there and picking up and sounds aren't bouncing around like they normally would. But it was such a fun night to watch these kids, and it was just a steady stream of people going up and down, in and off the stage. And, we'd be watching the left and then the right and then the center, and just the choreography of putting everybody together. It was good. It was a great night. We're looking forward to doing that again coming up. We have Moana.
Yes.
I knew you'd jump in on that one.
Make
Moana?
way.
Weather
make
and
way.
kids shows. That's what she likes.
Okay. You know what? Yeah, I'm not even gonna fight you on that.
Well, there's no fight. You don't like Moana?
I love Moana.
Well, then I would expect to see you there. It's gonna be great. We're gonna have a ton of kids there. They have 3 shows or 3 days of shows, matinees included, afternoons and evenings. Those sell extremely well.
Yeah.
Some of the nights are sold out. The very first matinee on the Thursday is completely sold out.
Wow.
It's there's a lot of kids in that, and we're sure proud of watching. There's one young fellow last year who jumped in, and he didn't want to be part of the acting. He didn't want to be on stage. Avery Howells is his name, and he just took to the soundboard so well. And Giannis and Skylar kind of took him under the wing, and they even
good for him.
bought these kids tech shirts and light man shirts. And,
I love that.
and they did a really good job of bringing them in and allowing them to be part of the production without having to be, oh
On
my God,
stage.
I don't want to do the lead.
And that's not everything's thing. Like, everyone's thing is to be on stage. Like, some people just don't like that. So I love that they had a different opportunity.
Yeah.
Oh, and everybody belongs. Everybody gets involved, right?
Yeah.
There's somebody who learns how to do the light board. And now, actually, she's actually the lead this year. She was on light board last year. This year, she's the lead in the play.
We evolve.
Yes, we do. But she really does love it. We love having him in there. Sarah's done a great job. Ted Sloan helps out a little as well. Everybody knows Ted in town.
Yep.
It's a really great collaborative effort, and we're sure proud to have them with us at the Lido for this year again. Look forward to continuing year after year after year, because it is something that it allows us to help give back as well.
Yeah.
So Avery is going to actually, he went on to work a little bit with systems. He's actually coming back, donating his time, and going to show this year's Sound Man how to run the soundboard. And I think it's super cool that he's doing that. He's going to pay it forward or pay it back, whichever way you want to look at it.
Yeah.
And hats off to him.
Very cool.
When is Moana happening?
When?
Yes.
How do you not know this?
I know, Brian. Tell me.
It is June 5, 6, 7, Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
Yeah.
Perfect.
A couple
Yeah.
weeks out still.
Yeah. Oh, it comes up quick.
Oh, yeah.
'Cause this Monday is when they start the rehearsals. So they do rehearsals and load in everything Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, production Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Boom.
Boom.
Boom. That's the sound of wow. And they do the stage bows and all that kind of stuff. It was great. Alex Tells Jokes was in on the Friday.
Yeah.
Had about 200 people in. He just loves coming to the Lido. That's his highlight of his tour when he does this swing. It's a satirical kind of a comedy. He's a storyteller. He had a dog named Finley who unfortunately he had to put down after 15 and a half years or something. But just listen to him and watch the people resonate with him. He's got great stories, and he's a really likable guy. He brought his mom up to work the merch table.
Oh, yes, that's right.
Yeah, he's a funny guy. And his mom brought a friend. And so the mom and the friend drove up from Prince George to do merch sales, and it's a cool family affair, and he's super close to his mom.
Yeah.
I mean,
I love that.
all kids should be. That's where we came from, right? So give your mom some kudos.
Absolutely.
Library had their 75th anniversary.
Yeah.
It was so cool. I got to meet your daughter.
Yeah.
And she was so impressed to
funny.
meet me. She's got a cup full of corn, and before the dinner thing, and Dub goes to introduce me, and whatever.
She's a
You remember
funny
Brian from
girl.
Lido? Nope. More popcorn. No, don't remember him.
I'll tell this story now. She'll when she grows up, she won't happy that I did. But anyway, we were leaving, and so is Counselor Zabinski and
Tony
we were just
Zabinski,
chatting. Yeah, and he says to her, because he's never met her, he says, "Hi, I'm Tony. Nice to meet you." She was done. Like, it was 8:30, past her bedtime. She was finished for the day, and she just kept looking straight ahead, like towards
No
the car. Just gave him nothing, and he was like, "Oh, okay." And I was like, "Sorry, she's tired." He's like, "I get it. Me too." And she's like, "Yes."
Yes. So you acknowledged that.
It's like, that's all I have
Sorry,
power
Tony.
to do.
Yeah.
Yes.
anyway.
Yes. Yeah, there was quite a few good folks out there.
Yes,
that
it
was
was a
that was
wonderful
good
turnout.
night.
Yeah.
When I asked Craig Brooks to be the entertainment for that evening, and I'll pat my own back or whatever. I thought that was almost like a perfect set for he came from this town. He not the library's 75 years ago, but Craig was born and raised here. He went away. He's discovered some things, came back, and he's telling about all the tales through music and song.
Yeah.
And all the things that he's written, and he still has that love and that dream, and it seemed to resonate really well with the crowd. And obviously, you were part of the crowd, and your daughter as well. But it was a good night. It was a good night. Everybody
100%.
came, they drank, they had some pictures taken, and they celebrated 75 years the anniversary of the public library in Fort St. John. It's 7 years older than the Lido.
There you go. Wow. 2 institutions in this town.
Yeah.
Eh?
Pegs and Potholes. We played that on Sunday.
Yeah.
It's funny. We had Leonard Myers comes in there with his brother Blair all the time, and they're a couple of cartoon character guys. I just love bugging them, and they usually play together. But this year, Blair wasn't allowed to play because last year he played in the tournament. He didn't play in the tournament and wrecked his wife's birthday because he had a heart attack.
Oh no!
And so, oh my God, it was just. And we laugh a little bit about it now. Obviously, he's this
fine,
side of the dirt, so everything's okay.
I was like, he's good.
But his brother Blair said he wasn't allowed to play this year because last year he wrecked his wife's birthday, so he better leave it alone.
Mm-hmm.
His wife decided that he's going to play with his brother, so I'm just going to get a different partner. Well, those two ended up meeting in the final. Blair
husband against wife.
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah.
Oh,
and a
that's
wise
dangerous.
A wise man may have thrown that game. Mr. Myers, if you're out there.
I was going to say,
don't
you
know.
ruined your wife's
I don't know,
birthday
life is
last
at
year.
home
You're about
right
to
now.
ruin your marriage.
So
over
he
a
won.
game.
Yeah.
Was it close or?
I actually, you know what? I didn't ask.
Okay.
Yeah.
It could be
you
1
played
point away.
safe.
That is irrelevant. The
No,
fact
I
is
just
that
mean,
he.
like, if he skunked her, like it might be.
Oh, that'd be
lots
even
of
worse,
trouble. Yeah. Anyway.
We could say he did, even if he didn't. But yeah. Leonard,
What a brave
it's about choices,
man.
my man. If you're out there, yeah.
I'm sure someone listening will ask the next one, not till the fall. Now you're on.
Yeah, we'll do
hiatus
the
for
Fall
cribbage.
Classic
Yeah.
in September. Yep.
Yeah.
It's something
Just
that, summertime, the Luna Lounge is firing up. We're getting all the wood wash out there. We're going to scrub it down, give it a paint job on some of the highlight areas. We've got lots of, I'm not going to say lots, we've got quite a few private rentals up there.
Which, by the way, you can rent the Luna Lounge.
Absolutely.
Or the Lido. The whole Lido is available.
Yeah.
Or you can get the whole Lido. Absolutely. We did have one time where we had a guy do it for a date. Just him and a girl. It was such a cool night.
That guy who won the Pegs and Potholes, that's what he's going to have to do to make it up.
That's not a bad idea.
You should email him and be like, hey,
Here's how you get out of the situation.
this is how I'm going to save your marriage.
That's right. We'll bring a board out. We'll give her a 20-point head start.
Don't even bring the game up. Just
Yeah.
dinner for two with
Just
a
let her
couple of
forget.
drinks on. Yep. Just let her forget about what happened. There you go.
We're going to start a GoFundMe for Leonard Myers to get him a new place. And we've got lots of stuff coming up. Summertime is always, it becomes slower for us, but we plan on ramping up with music on the Luna again.
Nice.
Plus with the private rentals up there. There's so much going on. We did talk about July 4th is the hip experience.
Yep.
That's going to be a lot of fun. We've got a Bee Gees tribute coming. We're looking at an ABBA right now, and I can't qualify it by saying it is or is not going to happen because we have or have not signed the contract with them yet. But
Fair point.
oh, everybody
We're working
loves
on
ABBA.
it. Yeah.
That the show this weekend, the main stage,
Yeah.
fantastic, hey?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like it was the production that won. Decidedly from the people that I've talked to, it definitely deserved to win. That was Stage North production. Really, really good.
Dub's wife was in that play.
That's what I hear.
Mm-hmm.
I was giving him an in.
Yeah. It was. I mean, I agree 100%.
Your wife was fabulous from what I hear.
I also agree 100%. She had to have a Scottish lilt. And she's not Scottish, so she had to figure that out in a few months, right? So
nice.
Yeah, that's a lot of work, a lot of hard work that I was firsthand to are
And
working on
it is.
So.
They practice and they rehearse and
Yep.
they do
Yeah.
so much to prepare for this, and they do so much for so little.
Yeah.
Because this is not a get rich or do it as a job kind of thing. This is on the sidelines
This is
of your
passionate.
of
This
your
is
job.
hobby. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's sort of the same with your brother, right? In a one-man show, even more so. But, most kind of regular plays, if you want to call it that, you get breaks because you walk off stage. You're not in a scene or whatever.
Right.
I mean, they were on stage the entire 60, 70 minutes, however long it was. One man shows the same thing. You don't get a break. It's you and the audience.
You
for
do
the
it right
entire
through,
time. And that's hard work.
Well, and just even to
performance.
learn those lines at 60 something.
Yeah.
That's not an easy thing to do. And I
It's
think
not as
Tom's
easy for me
passion-
to do anymore as it was when I was younger. So, yeah.
True enough. And, where does a person go from there? Perhaps you go into directing, you go into stage production, that kind of stuff, because he certainly has a love of it.
Yeah.
Did very well. He
did, yeah.
He won the...
Best actor
actor.
or best performer, one of the best performers in a production or whatever. Yeah.
And
so,
you know what? Just super proud of him that he. I don't understand the passion, but then sometimes he doesn't understand mine either. So it's just we just do what makes us feel good, and it's great. What else we want to talk about? I mean, main stage is actually coming to Fort St. John for the entire province.
Yes.
That's right.
So that one play that our local theater group. That'll be representing Fort St. John or Peace Region.
The Peace River Zone North.
Right.
Yeah. Peace River Zone.
So there's 5 other zones sending
I
people?
believe so,
right?
yeah. I don't know all who's coming yet because they got to sort that out still.
Yeah, they
but
may
there will
or
be
may not
there will be other productions
Right.
traveling from other
Yeah.
parts of the province to come.
So those are things that I really think as an opportunity, we don't get this very often.
Yeah.
So people should get out there and they should be buying the tickets.
Yep.
This is a good opportunity for date
Support.
night.
Yes.
Yeah, go out and have some chicken wings at Brown's and then go and take them to the play and then there's just a good and then end up at the Luna afterwards.
There
For a
go.
cocktail on the lounge. Yeah.
Full circle there.
Yeah. There you go. See?
Date night.
So now it's your responsibility to make sure that you got some popping on the Luna Lounge that night.
So we'll maybe package up.
There you go.
That's what we could do. Conjunction. We could do the Stage North package.
There it is.
Yeah, dinner and a show. Got it. But yeah, we do have lots of stuff planned. There'll be lots next week to talk about as well. We'll seal up some of those other. We're gonna do it this summer things, and tomorrow or today is gonna be the hottest day so far this year. So I would encourage you to take your black shirts off.
Yeah.
Go shoulderless number and get out there and enjoy it.
Well, Brian, if you either want to book the Lido, the lounge, or buy some tickets, you can visit thelido.ca. But how else can someone contact you? I guess I should ask Dub, hey?
Yeah, Dub knows this.
Number is 250-785-3011.
That is
I
correct.
almost stumbled over it.
Good job.
In
Well,
the
thank you
close.
so much, Brian.
Appreciate. It's always fun having you guys into my. Right. Good. Glad you caught that. No, it's always fun. I enjoy coming down, and we'll see you guys next Wednesday.